Hello everybody! Today I'll be refinishing this tray. It was a gift from a former colleague that was very close to me, and I've used it a lot over the years. It's in pretty bad condition now, and honestly I almost tossed it. But you know me, I hate throwing away pieces without at least trying to give them a refresh. This tray is made of MDF, which is basically pressed cardboard, so it's definitely not the strongest material. But I decided it would be perfect for the Beach Please challenge hosted by my friend Jen over at Copper Cactus DIY. I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description below, so don't forget to check all the wonderful videos. So come with me to see how I can transform it from trash to a coastal vibe. I started sanding it with 120 grit sandpaper to smooth out all the bubbles. This tray was actually given to me by a colleague about 15 years ago, and I used it and loved it for a long time. More recently though, it ended up as a catch-all tray for junk, and eventually it just got stored away. Still, I always wanted to refinish it. When Jen mentioned that the challenge was to pick something and give it a coastal look, I immediately thought of this old tray. I used to take it to bed for breakfast. Coffee, tea, jam, peanut butter, you name it. These days I use a plastic tray, which isn't nearly as nice, so I'm really excited to bring this one back to life. Because it is MDF and the fibers are exposed, I'm priming it with this oil-based paint. It's actually meant for metal, but it works great here as a barrier between the MDF and my paint. At one point, I thought about gluing a piece of wood on top to cover the bubbles. But once I primed it, I realized perfection isn't the point. This tray carries memories and history, and I like that it shows some character. If I ever want to, I can always add a piece of wood later and refinish it again. For paint, I'm using some old chalk paint that's been sitting around. It's really thick and sticky. I never loved it, but I have it, so why not use it? I'll give it a good stir and make it work. The plan is to blend shades of blue, purple, and white. I don't have a blending brush, so I'll just mix the colors directly on the tray and create a gradient, starting with a deep indigo blue, then fading into purple, and finally into white. As you can see, the surface is still bubbly, but it looks like it has a texture. Anyway, as I said, I wasn't looking for perfection here. Once all the colors are there, I take a wet brush and I start mixing them to create this gradient. The idea is to add more paint and mix it until you have a pattern that you like. If you've enjoyed this video so far, I'd be so grateful if you could give it a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep creating. If you'd like to support a little more, you can check out my wish lists, buy me a coffee, or even consider becoming a member. But honestly, just being here watching means so much to me. Thank you. Tell me, Milo, what do you think about this stencil? Do you like it? It's a seahorse. I think you like it. I'm also going to be using this fish. It seems he doesn't like them. He actually prefers cuddles and love. He's my love, my beautiful Milo. I borrowed this bread nailer from my brother and Milo hates it. It might be the noise. The following day, when everything was dry, I started applying this stencil. I love seahorses and this might be a really good way to add that beachy vibe. I'll be using this champagne gold paint. And I hated it, as the challenge says, beach, please. I wanted something super metallic that screams gold, but this looks like a beach in winter. Nope, I'll redo it. Only this time I'll be doing it differently. Yep, I'll apply golden spray. Well, my phone didn't record when I was painting the fish and applying top coat, so let's go to the beauty shots. Do you remember that awful tray? Well, here it is. I simply love it, and as soon as the top coat cures, I'll start using it again. I'm still in winter over here, but this tray will shout at me, beach, please, every day. Don't forget to check out the playlist and subscribe to Copper Cactus DIY. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.